Hey there guys, the PC Guy here, and today we're going to be trying out and testing the new headset I just ordered, the Cloud Flight from Kingston HyperX brand. You might see it in some websites and stores as Kingston, others as HyperX. It should be the same website, it's just branded differently. In any case, it is a wireless headset. I will show you just how it looks in the box. I will very quickly go over the specs, and I will then give you a test of a microphone test and compare it to the headset I am now using and to the Void Pro that I tested previously, as well as letting you know how it feels and how it sounds as far as sound quality goes. Let's start up with the unboxing portion of the video. As you might have noticed in past videos, every time I touch the side of my headset, it would make this really annoying, it would basically increase the volume of the microphone, and if you are familiar with my older videos, especially for example the MSI Afterburner one, which is actually one of my most popular videos, stuff is falling out. It would just give a really bad sound experience, and I've had some people complain, and I was kind of wanting to get a wireless headset to begin with. So this is what you can expect in the box of the HyperX. There is some paperwork that comes with it, warranty, instruction manual, and a little bit congratulations on joining HyperX family, blah blah blah. And what you can expect from the box is the headset itself, which is not super heavy. The build quality looks pretty decent. I'll go through it in a second. The wireless dongle. Oh, here, come here. The wireless dongle that you have, because this is a wireless headset, and all the cables attached. A jack, basically an audio jack if you want to use it in a wired version, although keep in mind that you cannot use the wired version for superior sound quality and the microphone at the same time. You have to choose one or the other, sadly. The microphone is detachable. It's not one of those flip mics like the one I have right now. You actually can plug it in and out if you want, for example, to wear them outside and don't need a headset, as well as a charging cable for charging your headset. And that is basically what comes in the HyperX box. The packaging is sturdy, it's all nicely packaged in there. It's not going to fall out and damage the headset or anything like that. As far as build quality from the headset, it feels pretty sturdy. The ear pads they spin around like a lot of wireless headsets do, so if you are having them on your neck, you can have them like this so they're not choking you. You can have them like this if you go somewhere and want them on your neck. And just now you might have noticed there was a sound spike from my headset because I touched the wire, which is why I'm replacing this one. Just a very quick run through on the specifications. I will not analyze or comment on them because I am not an expert on headsets, I'll be quite honest. This review is mostly about my own experience and how they sound and how they feel. But for the headsets, as you can see, frequency, I almost feel bad for having to read them out loud because, I do not have the knowledge to analyze them, I'll be quite honest. But you can find all the specifications online. The ones that I will not go into the sound specifications themselves, but something worth mentioning is that they have a battery time of up to 30 hours. This is with the LEDs on the side off, which I advise you to do because you're not going to be looking at them anyway. And as far as the specifications go, for example, the frequency on the microphone and all that sort of thing, you can easily compare it with other brands if you are the type of buyer that knows what they are looking for. As far as mic quality goes, this is the quality of the mic that I am currently using, so it's what you are used to, and I will be putting, after this clip, there will be a clip of the Void Pro for you to compare, and afterwards I will plug these in, get them working, and they are already charged. I put them charging for a while, and you will be able to tell the difference of how I sound, and I'll do the rest of the video with these. Now this is how it sounds. The sound quality of the recording itself seems okay. So this is basically the sound quality you can expect from the HyperX sound microphone, how well it captures the sound, and hopefully my voice does not sound too bad right now. The installation was pretty simple and straightforward. I just had to plug in the USB dongle, let it start blinking, plug in the headset and set it to the default input mic and output headset, and that was basically it. So as far as ease of use it's a true plug and play experience, and I have no qualms about it. It is pretty much approved in that aspect. As far as comfort goes, it's pretty comfortable. It clamps on your head pretty nice and well, without being too much. It sits nicely, it's not loose or anything. I can shake my head and it's not coming out. So if you are outside and walking around, they will not just fall off your head up or, onto the floor and just be shattered in 1,000 pieces. There is a slight static noise in the background, but it's very slight, and right now I have no sound on, and I am pretty sure that as soon as I start playing sound on the headset and hearing to stuff, I will not hear anything at all. As far as sound isolation goes, it muffles, you still hear stuff, you can still have a conversation with someone if they're sitting next to you, which is handy because my wife usually is sitting right there on her computer, but it does muffle the sound a lot, so it does have a nice sound isolation as you would expect from a closed back headset like this. As far as controls go, you can control the microphone for muting it by clicking on the HyperX, and you just click it again to unmute it, and you hear a beep on your on your headset when they are muted and unmuted, so you know exactly what's going on. As far as the LEDs go, you can use them by controlling them with the power button, which is here. One click, it toggles. If you hold it for a longer, it turns the headset on and off. So you can toggle between static like this, between breathing like this, it phases in and out a bit, or you can turn them off. I recommend you to turn them off to save battery life, obviously. Otherwise, well, you're not really enjoying the lights anyway because you're on the side of your head. So I would just turn them off and keep them off if I were you. The microphone quality itself, I have to admit, the sound sounds less rich than with my previous headset, but that comes from a very good reason. This headset is wired, this one is wireless, and sadly at the point in time that we are, there are really no amazing sounding microphones on wireless headsets. This is one of the better ones that I have seen when I was shopping. I watched reviews. This is one of the better ones that I have seen. However, it just comes from the fact that it is wireless. There is a lot of sound compression going on from the headset to the Bluetooth dongle there. And that bandwidth has to be available for both microphone and audio. So the audio takes a good chunk of space. That's why you still have decent sound quality on the audio when hearing, but then that leaves very little bandwidth for actual voice quality. So that explains why the voice is a bit, well, not optimal. But, well, I might actually just get a standalone microphone for recording my videos and use this one for gaming and Discord and that sort of thing, which is more than enough. It's just not, well, studio quality. As far as the sound quality of what you hear goes, I have just watched a few videos of some YouTubers that I am familiar with and I know how they sound on my old headset, and I do not notice a difference at all in quality, which is pretty impressive. Mind you, I'm not a real audiophile. There might be small details that I overlook on how some sounds sound on your headset and how they should sound and comparing them, but from a pure practical standpoint, it sounds pretty much the same. So that is pretty satisfactory given that these are wireless and all the ease of use that comes with it. You need to go grab something from the fridge real quick, you can keep your headset on, you're not tripping on wires, you're not touching wires like I was with my previous headset. So that is pretty great. There's also a volume wheel on your right earpiece. You can use it to control the Windows volume, how loud stuff is, obviously, so you don't have to go fishing on the Windows settings or anything else. You can just control it with this, which is very handy. Something I must say is that the wheel is quite sensitive, so if you spin it a bit too much, you will lower or increase the volume by probably more than you expect and more than you want, so you have to be quite slow with turning the wheel, otherwise you might not hit your desired sound level. Sound isolation, like I said, is great, and that shows in the interaction between microphone and earpiece. I just had a YouTube video blasting at full sound, maximum volume, and there was no pickup of that sound on the microphone itself. So that is pretty satisfactory, and you won't be hearing if you're on Discord or Skype or whatever, the people will not be hearing themselves talk through your microphone or hearing game sounds through your microphone, which if you game on multiplayer games like that, you know that is very annoying. So you won't have those sorts of problems with the Cloud Flight. The headset also does not support surround sound Dolby 7.1. It is only on stereo 2.0, although is that really a major selling point? I have tried the surround on the Void Pro, And I cannot say that it made an enormous difference for the type of games that I play. Granted, I don't play a lot of shooters, but I did not think it was a major selling point or anything of that sort. If it is for you, well, this headset does not come with it by default. The headset's price, well, it's been out for over a year right now, so it will vary. It might be on sale and all that sort of thing, but it is around in most stores between the 115 and $150 or euro mark. I got mine on sale, thankfully, but that is the standard price that you can expect to pay for such a headset. Do I think it is worth the money? Definitely. As far as a wireless headset goes, it is not the cheapest. The Corsair Void Pro, for example, is a lot, well, it is a bit cheaper, the wireless version, but not even by that much. However, the build quality on this, the sound quality is better, the microphone quality is comparable, possibly a bit better. It's not really a rich sound, but that comes a lot from the fact that it is wireless. And as far as comfort goes, this one is a lot more comfortable. That one was not horrible, mind you. Of course, the Void Pro is fine. This one is just better. It's a better build quality, and it just feels overall better on your head, and the sound isolation is also better. This also fits all sorts of head sizes and shapes. I obviously have not had the opportunity to try a lot of different headsets. These are not review samples, mind you, and this video is not sponsored. This is literally purchased by me for personal use, so no bias there. I am satisfied with the headset. I will be keeping it. There will be no returns on this headset, so this is going to be my new functional headset as far as gaming and Discord and that sort of thing goes. As far as videos, I am quite curious about your opinions on this. Do you guys think I can use this video for recording, this microphone for recording? Should I, in the meantime, until I get a separate microphone, keep using this one for making videos? I would be very interested in your opinions on that, so please do leave a comment on the comments below and let me know what you think. If it is passable, if I should be looking at another one. I'll be looking if there's any tweaks possible to improving the sound quality on the wireless or not. So if that is a possibility, I will definitely look into it. But as far as wireless headsets goes, this is the performance that you can expect from the headset. I hope this review was useful to you if you're looking for a headset to buy and not considering going wireless. It is definitely has my seal of approval there. So feel free to grab an HyperX. Leave a like, comment or subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of this sort of videos. Again, don't get a lot of hardware to review to begin with, and when I do, I will do my best to put a review video on it. So hopefully that is useful for you guys looking for stuff to buy. This has been Antic PC Guy. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.